In Imagine Heaven devotional, there are 100 reflections to bring heaven to your life today. John and Kathy Burke with me. John, there's so many great stories in here, but the ones about people that were born blind or lost their sight, including a young man, 8 years old, named Brad. He was born blind and he has a near-death experience at the age of 8. He leaves his lifeless body. What happens?
Yeah, that's one of the most fascinating things about studying these near-death experiences. Blind people can see. So he leaves his body, he goes through, he can observe what's going on, and that's how they correlated that this really happened to him. He goes through this tunnel where there's no more color. He didn't know what light and color was, but he's experiencing. He said then all of a sudden there wasn't. So it was a dark tunnel, and he comes out in this beautiful field, this beautiful meadow, where he's going up a hill. There are palm trees, there's beautiful grass, and he goes up to a wall that he starts to describe as this wall of like gemstones radiating this brilliant light. Light like is hard to describe. Light's coming out of everything. That's the fascinating thing, is that multiple blind people, as well as doctors and airline pilots and pastors, describe the light of heaven coming out of everything.
And these are people that don't necessarily have Bible knowledge.
No, I mean, this is an 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's describing, but he's describing what John described in Revelation 21, the wall around the city gate. And even as he goes through the gate, he describes it as a smooth stone. Well, the others say it's this pearlescent material, but of course John says it's made of pearl, but it's an otherworldly kind of pearl. And so Brad sees this light, which John describes in Revelation 21 as the glory of God. There is no sun or moon. The glory of God lights up everything.
Fascinating, fascinating. Kathy, God is described in the Bible, God of light. So
Yes.
From the pastoral perspective, for people that are exploring this, maybe people that don't know Jesus, what can we take from it?
Well, in the devotional, when we share this story, we bring it home to our lives today by talking about how just as Jesus lights up heaven with his glory, he's the light that guides us today here in the world. And he is the light of the world, right? And in him, there's no spiritual darkness. And so we can connect with him and be led by his light even as we live our lives today.
And so important, Kathy, that we do remember, even in the darkness, that there is a God of light.
That's
yeah,
right.
And Jesus, came to guide us through this light. Even if we're blind, even if we're struggling, people go through all kinds of things. And the Imagine Heaven devotional, we're trying to help daily meditate on the things that are true in Scripture, see them from an eternal perspective so that you live differently.
It's an important book, guys. Thank you for writing it, and we want to get it into your hands. Again, man, you might not have a relationship with Jesus, but you're thinking, is there really a place called heaven, and what's it like? Or to bring help and hope in your own life today. So give us a call. Want to get this great book into your hands, 1-800-265-3100, or you can go online to crossroads.ca.